What's up, guys? This is Zach with Veteran Construction. We're gonna do this little wall here. I'm gonna try not to do too much talking and kind of just knock it out. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna talk my whole way through it. But anyway, if I were to look at this wall with the kind of tools and the experience that I give my workers, I'd expect this to take probably 2 of them. If it took more than 20 minutes, I'd be saying something to them. So we're gonna see how long I can, or how long it takes just to knock it out by myself. Obviously, quality is key. We've already got I lasered on all the starter and everything. So everything's nice and level, probably besides the existing stuff like the window or, for example, this Soffit. So we're gonna see how terribly that lands. Hopefully one of these ribs don't carry through this thing, because that always causes hell. So hopefully I don't have to do that on camera. Anyway, I'm gonna get moving here. We're gonna pull this number. Okay. Show you what I do here. Alright, so I'm going with, if you want to see that, I'm gonna go with it's a little warm out, I'll go with 122 and 3/4, because I'm all the way tight to that. So usually I always pull from the corner, but I wouldn't be able to pull this by myself. So we'll go, actually I'll do 5/8. 122 and 5/8. Okay. And I need, this is double 4, so it's an 8-inch piece. So 3 pieces gets me right to the bottom of the window. This is gonna land pretty terribly. So 3 pieces. Hey, boy cub.
Yo.
I'm gonna knock this out. Find something to do in the meantime, okay?
Yeah.
All right, 3 pieces at that. Or wait, 4 actually, because it's gotta go under. My bad. So 24 landed right here. That means I need 1 more piece to get through, so I'm going to need 4 of them at this length. Then let's check these. Hopefully we got a nice consistent number the whole way up. I'm going to go 25. 25 will work all the way, because there's a lot of play in the J's. So 25 will work all the way. You see where my 1 number landed right here. So basically you can do one of these to just double check. That's roughly where your 8's going to be. You want to be just short of it, which is, let's see, what was it? 24, 32, 40. So that's 5 pieces at 25, I said? 5 at 25. Okay. And usually I pull from the J to get my corner, or pull from the corners to get my J number, sorry. 25 here also. So 25, and that'll also be that. So I need 10 of them. 10 at 25. And I need 4 at 122 and 5/8. So we got this chop saw set up, and I'm not just setting this chop saw up for myself this whole day. We're going to be going through this whole back, and this is one of the quickest methods I found to get through a lot of, windows and all that stuff. So we're going to cut this on camera. Doing 122 and 5/8. Sometimes I'll clamp these. Make sure it don't slide, but just make sure it's square. They're all the same length, so I'll just put it right there. It's close enough. All right. So now we've got our 4 pieces. Gotta install this one by myself. Oh, it's a thorn bush. So I'm in right here. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a nail. That'll hold that side up. Let me just double check this side. in. So I'll go double check that other nail I just put on just because I'm doing it by myself. And I want to make sure it's right. Let's check it right here. Yes, now it's in. So, these are all studs behind this. Because if you've seen my other videos, this is there's old siding behind it, and it is rock solid. Come on, keep missing it. Leaves are leaves are messing with my backswing. Dang, 5HJ. There we go. Get these trees out, like the branches out of here. This is some good quality siding, so a little tougher to lock in and a lot harder to get out. So that's all in. These corners, if you want to square down on that corner, these corners are matching up perfect. That didn't sound too meaty. So, I'm going to pull these numbers now. I'll just pull from the left. I know my number's 25. My second number is going to be 98. And I'm just going to take some of the nail flange out. So, we've got 25. 98. Should help that sink in a little better. That won't hurt it. So, get under there. We're gonna go behind the dual, or not the dual, the UT. Oh, this window landed terribly. Okay, definitely not too high in there. All right. So yeah, that landed pretty awful. Can't change the window though. You gotta deal with what you're given. Put kind of an extra nail in here just because I'm not gonna be able to nail throughout all that. Boy Cub, go find me the crimpers, please. Quickly.
Is it okay if I get started on this side?
Yeah, just grab them crimpers. Alright, so 25 and 98 still. I'm going to mark this towards the bottom. This is what we call a save. 25, 98. And my up isn't going to be very much. It's like 1 inch puts me into the center. I'll go 1.25 inches. Now I'll do an 1 1/8 inches. Oh, there goes that pencil. Still got a little bit on it. Does that mark it? Oh, it is. Stand in my shadow. Oh, your shadow's in the piece. I got a pouch. I should just put the tools right back in it, but Boy Cub has no idea where those crimpers are, does he?
I doubt it.
Maybe I'll help him. They gotta see that this is part of the tragedy, how my saboteurs treat me. Hiding all my tools. The one thing I forgot to grab. Dude, someone just
didn't take it.
Well, James's pouch is here. Ain't that his?
No.
That's not. It's in
Okay.
James's pouch, I guarantee it. All right, so we're gonna do a little adapting and overcoming. Come on. Don't put that in there. I don't need YouTubers calling me. All right, so I'd be lying if I said I haven't been in this situation before. What you do is turn this piece upside down. We might ruin a piece. This needs to go this way. Oh, this will never work with this close. There we go. Give this a little bend. Let me get through there a little more.
She was diving over here.
Mm-hmm. Gotta work around the saboteurs. It's almost a little bit. Obviously this piece can't go into, because it's such a weird angle, it can't go back into the dual. It would look very, very ugly. All right. So that's how you problem solve the job site. Okay. What would have taken me about 15 seconds to crimp turned into that catastrophe. So probably erase the last 10 minutes of that video. It ain't funny, Boy Cub. You're part of the saboteur crew. Okay, so I need a bunch of 25 now. Dang. Should have brought that clamp too. Got some play. So I'm going to need a few more of those long guys for up top. I'll take a little weird turn, I'll throw an extra one in there. Should be one more. Yeah. window's probably crooked, but we're gonna see where we're landing anyway. 10.5 on the strong side. 10.5 on the nose. All right. Running perfect. Hey, Boyka,
Yeah.
you want to bring me that the bench over here?
Yeah.
Let's see if this is still 98. Or whatever this number was, 120 something. Up here we're at like 122.5 of work. Even though, yeah, I'll just cut a, let's see, that is 3 pieces. Grab some right here. This is still 98. Should have looked at that earlier. Imagine it would be. Nah, I'm gonna go 97 3/4. And this is still 25, I assume. Last piece worked. Yes. Now we're doing a takeout on the bottom here. So 25, 97 3/4. My up is going to be 1 3/4 here. Guarantee it's the same here. Should have been 2 maybe, just so I'm not fighting it. How did that happen? The numbers were exactly the same. Yeah, we're running 2. Thanks, pencil. It's not sharp no more. Now I'm going to show you guys a little trick with this cutoff piece. And I'll install it. Ooh, my knees. I'll install it so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. I'm going to use this cutoff piece to make the siding look better. Alright, what I usually do is I'll just take a little bit off it so it don't mess with nothing. Okay, I'm going to put this back here, but you see how it's actually it's the same because it's 2, but I don't want that rib. I don't want that this to mess with the rib, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take a little bit of this off. And this is just like a quality thing. sun's been brutal for the last couple days out here. Even if it's not super hot, the minute it hits you, you just drench. Okay. So, Soffit, I'll destroy it. We already got all the Soffit cut and everything. I think we're good. So, as you can see, if I were to nail this, this piece would be, it's sitting back, right? It's not flush against the J like when all these corners do. So this piece is just sitting back there. So what I'll do is I'll take that piece I just cut off from the bottom of it, and we'll jam it right back in here. I did this for demonstration purposes, but usually I will do this before I install the piece. So what this actually does, tuck that down into the J, back there. Oh shoot. Where's the safety experts when you need them? Telling me how to stand on this thing. So now, it's probably a little tough to see, but now that's out tight with the J. So, looks a little nicer that way. Oh, look how crooked I'm running. So I'm going to put these two nails here. That makes it a little easier for me to gauge where that top goes. Looks like it's set up pretty decent. Give this one shot while we're on camera. That is not going to work. I mean, this stuff's good. Might activate a little bit. Not that much, dang. Alright, we're going to go right up in there. So, I'll find out which way my pencil works. I'm not even going to crimp this piece because everything's going to be nailed, so it won't be able to move. Plus, I'm not going to direct attach a piece right off the bat. Oh, they did that like jerks. Be back at least that far. That's the UT I'm cutting back right there. They left it overhang almost flush with the J. Doesn't allow my piece to go in. Yeah, and this lands terribly, I think, like I said. I'm gonna have a rib going up through that piece. Just barely, it looks like. I might get away with it. It's a mini nail. That thing was only 1 1/4 inches. See what this number is. Oh yeah, it screwed me. I'm gonna have to go 5.5. I got a trick to make that work though. I think. No, I don't. I literally gotta take the undersill down, and we have to caulk the bottom of that piece. It's the only way we can do it. Not in that green channel. So I was 5.5 on that end. I'm going to finish down this. This is back-breaking work. How many breaks do you need to take? Look at you, you're sweating profusely. God, dude, that hater herd on YouTube, something else. 2 3/4 to 5 and a half. Mark that end. 2 3/4. I grabbed that dang chalk line, didn't I?
These fucking snips, man.
Yes, I did. This is that had to learn the hard way mentality, right? Oh, shoot. Yeah. So what I'll do, so I don't get a bunch of chalk on here, is I'll snap it off before. Now we got to go 5.5, so that's 1.5 inches up here. Just a little something on there. The smoke of breath. Oh, gives me the one with like nothing left on it. I grabbed out the big cock, but I didn't grab it. Come with me, Brad. It's all part of the struggle. Now turn around. Now usually I use quad for this, but I ain't had an issue since I had a bunch of these, and I ain't had an issue using this. You just load it up in there, and then this part's going to be touching, so I'll give it some here. The rib always touches. Oh, there we go. We're off the rib. So a little there, and you got to pay attention to these little weep holes. You want to? Oh, that's the other reason I like using this liquid nail. It's easy to work with. It just comes right off. It's not like quad. Okay. And then in case any of this touches, oops, that part, I'll just give it a little overkill. And hopefully I don't get it all over my siding. It's already installed, but if I do, like I said, this stuff's easy to work with. It'll come right off. Well, I'm not sweating. Oh, Lord. I'm not going to ask for help. Normally I would. Not gonna. You're going to sit here and watch me struggle.
All right, drum roll.
Oh yeah, always assume you're right. Oh, I'm wrong. Always assume you're right though. Yeah, I had to tell that to one of my guys yesterday. He's sitting there trying to dry fit a piece while, before he crimps it. And I'm like, why dry fit it just to pull it down? Assume you're right. 115 and 5/8. Oh, here we go. There we are. Okay. Little mini catastrophes, nothing too serious. Okay, now we're ready. Oops.
Oh, that's gonna be a hard piece though. Then I have to go. Oh, Okay, well.
See, this is why we couldn't use that. This part right here is the reason we couldn't use that dual. Or undersill, I'm sorry.
Dude, it is the nose, man. It's the nose.
Looks like I should have went a little higher. Honestly, that piece, I should have went a little higher right there. For some reason my up wasn't right. So that caused this to come out. Well, yeah. So I'm gonna redo this piece. But let's pretend I did it right. There's your finished product, okay?